Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles. Welcome to the lighthouse that guides ships into port. As Genya's photo from her broadcast this week showed a picture of a lighthouse shining this bright golden light on a path so that each ship, each person can find their way out of the storm. I call it a beacon on a hill. And both Genya and Barbara's broadcast this week spoke a little about the awareness of the future. And that's so central in this moment. The future is what's here now, what we're bringing forward. And the awareness of that is what's making it happen. So as each of us brings forward our vision of the future, it begins to show up so that everything is changing. And right now, everything is come to a standstill, it appears. But it's the perfect set of circumstances for an old pair of shoes or an old garment to be taken off and a new garment placed on. In that stillness, the wearer may not even be aware that there's a change of clothes. So it's so important that the wearer remember that is themselves, that are ushering in the new clothes, and to not react or have judgment about the removal of the old, even though it appears that it might personally be affecting you. You brought it in. And we're thankful that you did. And now we watch as it all pours in. But we have to watch without reaction and without judgment. My invitation spoke of a door being opened, and it most certainly is open. And there's a feeling that comes with a lightness. Everything is falling off of everyone. And so as you walk in your day, there's a simplicity and a feeling that there is need of nothing. And now it will only be up to each person from that place to choose to walk through the door. It's like Michael Jackson's song, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could be any clearer. If you want to make a change, take a look at yourself and make a change. And you will step through that door. And many times throughout all the things that have been happening on the planet that are in our awareness, we hear the term abundance. And I'm here today to tell you that you are the abundance, that it's inside of you, as is the new world. That how can you make a full glass of water more abundant? The glass is full. Water is pouring out. It is already abundant. Anything else is just added for you to play with. You could add food coloring. You could add pink champagne, bubbles. But it's already abundant. And out of the abundance of your heart, you speak. And you transmit the abundance that's available for everyone. So you have no need of anything. Otherwise, what appears to be abundance just adds on to your need. So our vision for everyone to have everything they need many times looks at the physical. But we know we've always had everything we've needed. That's why when we receive more, we'll just give it away. Because we don't need it. Except to give it away and use it to play. But if it's taken away a short time later, it'll have no impact because the glass will still be filled. And it's constantly filled from your origin, from where you sit at the right hand of your Creator. And each time we transmit to you that's where we speak from. And each time you transmit to us, that's where you speak from. And the difficulty is to be in that place always. And we know that when we experience that place, we want to stay there. But there's this pull or this effect on our, what looks like our humanity, the structures that were built, and we find ourselves pulled away from that place where we sit at the right hand of the Creator. But that too is a choice. And you will have the opportunity as things slow to nothing to only see yourself. For there will be nothing else to distract you from yourself. If the internet shut down and TV shut down and all sports, all entertainment, you'll just be left with you. That's the you that can choose to step through the door. That's the you that can choose to transmit from your origin always. That's the you that can wave your hand and stop a hurricane. That's the you that can just look at someone and change their life. And that is you. And that is everyone, if they choose to be that. So notice the stillness. Pull back from the distractions and see you. And see how you step into your origin in a moment, a matter of seconds. And how when you're there, you're home. And go there. And in that place, you know that it's you that's bringing all the changes on the planet. That the sources that are sharing that information are just confirming what you've done. They are not above you, or below you. But it is your connection with yourself that doesn't require any information from anywhere. As I said in the invitation, it's an amazing time to be alive, incredible time, but not a surprise because that's why we're here. And each one of you have a role, have a part to play. And even though it seems serious, it's always full of mischief. Because you're way above what appears in this physical dimension. So I thank you in advance for being here. And for all you're doing, for showing the door to those who may be ready to see it. And for all that you transmit. Especially in the silence. I'm going to share a couple things I wrote. I am integrity. There is no falsehood found in me within my core. I am never found to be pursuing a hidden agenda. There is a clarity from which I speak that produces a transmission that cannot be questioned. It is through me that conflicts are resolved without violence. For my word is my bond, and it is well known by all beings, no matter where they have come from. I am recognized in every universe and galaxy, and many kings and queens desire me above every other trait within their character. Because with me by your side, there is great power, wisdom, and a fearlessness that allows you to stand in the face of any threat. I am integrity. I cannot be offered a bribe for the use of my influence. I am beyond compromise and find no pleasure in deceit of any kind. Therefore, there are many who are afraid of me because I do not desire any reward for what I bring. I speak the same to an infant as I do to a head of state or a king. I am integrity. I represent the misjudged and those that have been falsely accused, so that even as they sit in a prison cell, they are comforted by my constant presence by their side. And as they stand and proclaim their innocence, I stand with them. And the power that is displayed in that moment has no equal. I am integrity. The cost to walk with me seems very high, for many times I am not rewarded for what I bring to a world that operates by money. Many times those who are void of me find themselves highly paid at every stop. But what you gain by walking with me is a peace that you cannot put a price on. A peace that can be felt, but that cannot be bought. A peace that will always be with you and that will never leave you. With me by your side, you are true royalty, and a crown is always resting upon your head. I salute you, and I am honored to be walking beside you. I am your friend. I am integrity. Freedom. Look inward to see the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Many people point to the deep state, the they and the them. But when we treat each other with malice, how are we different from them? We are them. The greatest gift of being free is allowing the other their freedom without a demand on them to meet your standard. When you are able to do this, you are in the new world, the world of your creator and the world of magic and miracles. It is here and only here that you will find the peace that passes all understanding. For it is here that all self-righteousness and all knowledge pass away. Welcome to the new world. It has been here all along, for it is inside of you. Making someone become something for you is a part of control. That world has always existed right next to the world of sovereignty and freedom. It is your choice to choose which world you will live in. But to enter the new world, you must leave the world of control behind. It is simplicity at its purest. To treat someone as you would like to be treated, to listen, to have empathy and compassion for those that you could easily judge, and to simply be kind and care. These actions produce a freedom and an opening to a feeling that we have called love. That feeling is the foundation of the new world. From it comes the sound and the music that is always playing, even when you are in direct proximity to the world of control. That feeling and that music that is generated from those actions are the most powerful forces in all the universe, and they have always been here. All know these truths, but the actions many times do not reflect that these truths live inside them. Spoken about with great authority, but not lived. Even though many have forgotten these truths and their true nature, there have always been a few who were there to remind everyone that they exist and that they exist within them too. They serve as the mirrors for humanity. They serve as a witness and a reminder of what is, not because they are different, but because they are the same. By their life, they are always saying, come back to the world of freedom that exists right beside you. A world that each one has come from and that each one knows very well. This is the world that I live in, and I now extend my hand for you to join me. But first you must put down the sword that you carry in defense of the illusion that needs no defense. Each one must answer for their own actions, and each one will make a choice to join me in the new world or stay in the old. There is a slogan that is used from the Q movement that says, where we go one, we go all. But it can only be where we go one, all are available to go. The door can be opened, the hand can be extended, but it is always up to the individual to choose. Their sovereignty always comes first. That is why there can be no judgment or expectations put on others for the choices that they make. The world that you choose as a sovereign being cannot be questioned, and the consequences that come from that choice are woven intimately together into the fabric of that world. I offer you the world that I live in and know, where we all meet in the world of our Creator, where the war between all beings is over, where the lion lies down with the lamb, and where you and I are one. Freedom. It's simply called freedom. Let the sun shine on your face. In the midst of the darkness, you can feel so lost. Your world has been turned upside down. You're waking to a new life, but you can't believe that your feet weren't on solid ground. When the truth is finally out, you will know without a doubt that those you thought you knew, you did not see. And after seeing what's been done, you must forgive yourself, not run from the darkness that imprisoned the you and me. So let the sun shine on your face, coming down from outer space, so that you'll know that there is grace for everyone, for everyone. Let the sun shine on your face, coming down from every place, and you will know that there is grace for everyone, for everyone. How did we miss what was hidden in plain sight? How did we give away our light? How did we miss all the signs that were there? How could we think that they were right? Control was their game. They would gladly give you fame to keep you from seeing what's real. Money was the root, and survival kept us mute until we finally said no to the deal. This is a time when all of mankind can stop and stand together as one. United we stand against this plague upon our land, and all children will once again see the sun. Their control and their greed has been planted as a seed, causing great separation and divide. The military is on call, for the light will change it all, and for them there will be no place to hide. So let the sun shine on your face, coming down from outer space, so that you'll know that there is grace for everyone, for everyone. Let the sun shine on your face, coming down from every place, and you will know that there is grace for everyone, for everyone. Let the sun shine on your face, coming down from every place, and you will know that there is grace for everyone, for everyone. The door is open. And we all have the freedom to choose. And you are loved. I wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.